level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on third place all-time in scoring.
And his scoring tonight has dropped him into the conversation with some of the all-time greats. I'm talking about names like Wilt Chamberlain and Kobe Bryant. Simply amazing what we've seen here.
Smith trying to break loose. No good from Booker. The Warriors shooting the ball at 42%. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
We're so fortunate to have so many versatile bigs in today's NBA, Chris, but of those bigs, who do you enjoy watching the most?
Oh, I love watching Jokic and Embiid. I mean, have you seen what those guys can do? Post up, step out, hit threes, control that corner action. They're able to carry their team.
A nice shot by Booker.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Payton outside. Here's Toscano. Defended by Booker. Pass to Kuminga. Kicks it to Payton. Over Ayton. Kept alive. Kuminga. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. Tough.
For 3, Booker. Good. He hits again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
Pass to Moody. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them.
And good! He hits it again.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
And so Payton will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Looney. Here's Toscano. Payton outside. Makes it off the glass.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Payton against Payton. Payton outside. He kicks it to Paul. From outside, off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Lee. He takes it in. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Over in the corner, Paul. It's rebounded by Payton. The Warriors shooting around 37% in the fourth quarter. The minutes starting to wear on them. The pass to Looney. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
Hey, Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Abdul Nader, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Johnson. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Paul.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. The Warriors shooting 43% for the game. Payton passes to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Lee. What a terrific move that was. Lee's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Payton can't get it to go. And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And so he hits both. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Nader kicks to Shamet. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
Well, as long as they're hitting like this, how can you blame them? They're on a tear.
Pass to Toscano. Back to Looney. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
That's his second.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
You sometimes hear people say games are called too close. Are you of the mind that the refs need to let them play?
I'm understanding the mindset that the refs need to understand that we didn't come to watch them, and they need to be consistent on both ends of the floor. That's all guys ever complain about. When you see a guy going up to the ref, he's usually saying, hey, you didn't call that on the other end, or you called that on the other end. So consistency, I mean, these guys are trying to do their job to the best of their ability, but we need to be more consistent.
Toscano passes to Payton. From deep. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Nader. Shamet on the wing. Another 3 for Phoenix.
It's just been one of those nights from him. Got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Now here's Lee. Passes to Payton. Back to Lee. High arcing shot. Good D by Payton. Well, Phoenix shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Shamet kicks to Payton. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
And he makes the first.
Gary Payton the second. At the line for 2.
Second free throw, no good. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Phoenix.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Devin Booker.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless. Grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Lee kicks to Payton. Pass to Looney. Down low. Here's Peyton. Lays it up and
Terry
banks it
Payton
in.
II, assisted by Kevon Looney.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K.